Hi everyone, this is Studio Kibube here from Troop Media Consulting. So we're going to check out, first of all, the difference between a smart object layer and a regular raster image layer, and also how to convert an image or a layer into a smart object, and also from a smart object back to a regular raster image layer. All right, so here we go. So this design here is a regular design I just did for a brand, and as you can see, this image right here, let me zoom in so we can see very well. This image right here is a regular raster image layer. So basically the difference between a raster image layer and a smart object layer is that if you're doing a design that will require you to scale up any layer or any image whatsoever, you have to scale up, you have to drag and zoom, scale up just like that. You have to ensure that that image is converted to a smart object. Otherwise, once you scale up and scale down, you lose the resolution. So let's just try something as illustration. So this image is a raster image layer. I'm just going to duplicate it by doing Control or Command J, and then I'll hide the other image. So right now, look at how sharp this image looks in terms of resolution. I'm just going to Control T or Command T on it to transform, and then scale it all the way down, just like this, all the way down. And then I'm going to scale it all the way up again. You're going to notice that the resolution will change. It becomes terribly bad for this image. All right, you see that. So the resolution changed from something like this to something like this, and that is so terrible. So when you're working with an image like this on Photoshop or anything at all, you don't want to scale it up and down while leaving it as a complete raster image. So what we're supposed to do is to this is back to the original image now. What we're supposed to do is to convert this image to a smart object, and how we do that is that we come to the right hand corner here, we right click on the layer, and you see this convert to smart object. Now you're going to see this particular thing here popping up at the bottom right corner of the image. So what that means is that this image or this layer is now a smart object. So assuming we scale this up and down again like before, we scale it up like scale it down like so, all right, and then scale it up again, you're going to see that the image resolution remains intact, right? It remains intact. Look at this. It remains sharp and intact. So now how do you convert this smart object layer back to a raster image layer? It's pretty simple. It's either you right click on the layer, and when you right click, this window pops up. You see Convert Rasterized layer. Look at this rasterized layer. The moment you do so, it removes that smart object icon and it becomes a raster image back. Or you can also double click on the smart object section, and it opens up this smart object in a new raster image layer, and you can drag this back to your original design. All right, so those are the two ways you can restore a smart object image back to a raster image. And of course, that's how important it is for you to make your image smart objects while you are designing. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to this channel to see more of our videos.